everybody. We got something in the mail. Got this big package from our friends at SureStep. So we're gonna open it up. We're gonna see what's inside. It's something that we've wanted for a long time. Emily and I have kind of always wanted to put one on our boat, and so let's take a look. So, inside the package, we have, this has actually been sitting in our house for like a week. Haven't had time to get it taken apart. Alright, so, what we have here is a set of boat steps. So the cool thing about this is that, you know, even without giving us a pretty sweet deal, these are fairly inexpensive. There's no frills, there's nothing like fancy about this step system, but they're just sturdy, good steps that are easy to install. So let's take a look. Look at that. Boat steps by SureStep. These are like heavy duty. There's grip tape on them. There's the nice little grippies on there. That's gonna look sweet on our Alumacraft trailer. So once I kind of go through all the parts, we'll figure out what everything is. But it looks like you got the handrail, you got the steps, you got the mounting bracket. Look at that, 3 pieces. And the mounting hardware. Doesn't get much easier than that. So we will walk you through how to get this together. We'll gather some tools and we'll get it on the boat. All right, so we have all of our tools laid out. We have the instructions. Like I said, there's 4 big pieces, and some mounting hardware. So what you have for the mounting hardware, you have 6 of these longer bolts, and it looks like even there's 2 lengths to that. Yep. So you have 2, 4, and 2. Those separated. You have 4 of the short bolts. I was testing the stuff on here. A 15mm socket. I have the electric ratchet here, but I also have my manual ratchet, because once I get it tightened up, I like to go through and snug everything up by hand just to make sure I don't get it too tight. I got my roll of wrenches here, so I have my 15mm out there. And the other thing it comes with is the anti-seize. So
hey everyone, just so you know, use the anti-seize. Trust me, it'll save you a whole bunch of,
you know, you dab a little bit on there once you tighten it up. These all have locking nylon nuts on there, so it should be pretty easy. I think I'm just gonna get at her. So there's not really anything. It just has kind of an expanded view. I'll show that on the screen. I'll take a picture of it, and yeah, let's get started. So first, we're going to take this. We're going to find a good spot for it, I think, because we want to be able to put it somewhere in here. It says the furthest forward you can is probably better. So somewhere in there, probably. So let's get the backing plate. And we got number 5. So the 3 1/4. There should be 4 of those. So that's these ones. And then there's 3 3/4. those go for different things. So let's just get this snug up here and at least on there, because then we'll want to mount the steps to adjust it how we want. So 2 holes go facing down, or the 4 holes on the bottom, 2 holes on the top, and they want the nuts in the back. So we're gonna match that up like so. Stick this in here. And let's just take all these apart. Make sure we keep all the small pieces together so we don't lose anything. And these are like really nice powder coat. Like everything looks awesome on these. It matches the trailer, so that's even better. So we get those in there, because once we I'm sure not all of them come like that, but it's nice to know your hardware is not going to fall out. Put the plate on there. Nice. Washer, nut, just far enough to hold everything together. Same thing on the other side. Washer, nut, to hold everything together. Let's tighten that one up a little bit, and we can back it off. So, got that on there. Let's check what holes. I'm gonna go through the top holes. I'm assuming there's 2 holes depending on how thick your trailer is. So ours fits in the top ones. Yup, lined up perfect. Put the washer on. Put the nut on. That's good to go. Same thing on the other side. Through the hole. Easy peasy. I'm betting that first bolt there was just a little too thick a powder coat on it, because the rest of these bolts slid right in. Which I'd rather have a little too much than a little too little when it comes to that. Memorial weekend. It is busy out on the highway. All right. So we got her got her loose fitted here, so we can make sure that we get it in the right spot. We'll bring over a little bit of the stuff, all the rest of the hardware. Grab the ratchet and wrench. All right. So, let's see. Looks like on the bottom here, there's a little, just slides right in. Look at that. So that's not attached. That's just sitting there. That's awesome. You know, this is going to be really great getting in and out of the boat. I was worried about our dig and anchor being in the way, but I think you'll be able to step right over it once you get up here. And then you just slam this on right inside. That's going to be perfect. Wow, awesome. All right, so let's see. If you want to move it just meh. Let's move it back a little bit. There we go. Because once that's all snugged up, and that's right inside. Maybe we do want it back a little bit. Because getting a little close to the trailer over there. All right. Once you get this thing where you want, and you get the nice part about this is there's only 2 bolts that you have to worry about putting this on, and you can adjust it however you want. So if you put it on there and you think it looks good and then it's not working right, then you can always take it off. One thing to note, if your boat comes really far up, make sure you have adequate room. I think I'm going to keep about a foot of space, 8 inches maybe. But other than that, you know, I think when we step up on this, we'll be able to go around the trolling motor, step over this or around it. Yeah, I think that's going to be a pretty good spot right there. Might even, well, let's just try it right there. Because like we said, we can always change it. It's not like it's permanent. So that's a great thing about these. I'm going to take a little bit of time here while I get set up. So SureStep, they got their start in the fishing industry with the trailer houses, the ice shacks, the permanent shacks, you know, the ice castles and glaciers and yetis, and they make a really cool step for the front of those that you can actually fold up and lock, and it keeps your door locked. So even though you have a lock on the door, this is an extra one that you can padlock, combo lock, something like that, and it just secures everything. So it really helps with the, you know, feeling secure about leaving your shack unattended. And they just came out with these this year, and they're awesome. And so go check them out. You know, it's SureStep. Everything's made in the USA, so that's super awesome. Andrew and Megan, Andrew Full, Megan Full, awesome people. We love talking with those folks. So yeah. Anyway, we'll get to doing this. So we'll just cinch it up. All right. Probably go a little bit more, but like I said, I like to tighten it by hand. Oh, did I run out of juice? Almost. Yup, ran out of juice. That's what I get for not plugging my stuff in. All right. That's okay, because we got the ratchet. So we'll just pull that guy out. Pull that out. All right. Make sure you're going the right way. What did I do here? Alright, so as you can see, we got this mounted up here. Just had to run through and do a little bit of stuff. You guys didn't need to see that. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna install the steps. So you're gonna take those 3 3/4 inch hex bolts that you got in here. You're gonna take the hardware off of it. Now we're gonna put this beefy step up here, like so. We're gonna slide it, I think we're gonna keep it far out. Still within the boat. We're gonna use the 3rd hole, I think. Oh, too far. There we go. So it says from the front you want to put the bolts in. So you just gotta wiggle it till it's, there you go. The other left side should go right in. Famous last words, right? There we go. Make sure the threads are clean. Don't bounce your noggin. Get your washers. Those on first. And then put your lock nuts on. Got those finger tight. All right. So we're going to take our ratchet here and here is our wrench. Make sure it's going the right way. Alright, snug that down. Go to the next one. No, it'd help if I was on there, huh? Getting there. Alright, got those snug down. Now, it's just time to put this bar on. So you take your last remaining pieces here. Put it in there. You're going to use one for each side. So we'll just set out the hardware. Line up the holes. Put the bolts through. Nice thing about that is that you don't have any stuff sticking out from the side, so that was a good thought on their part. Put the washers on. Sure your threads are clean. Finger tighten them so nothing falls off. There you go. Should be nice and sturdy for you. Everything's tight. Awesome. Let's try it out. Set that down. So we got the throwing motor. Just like that. That's awesome. Didn't move. Didn't budge. Just got to get around a few of my things here. There you go. So, you know, probably took a whole 15-20 minutes, you know. It does come with the anti-seize, so I didn't opt to put any on, but if you're planning on, you know, taking this on and off, might want to put some of that on there. Otherwise, yeah, go check out the Boat Step by the Sure Step company, and yeah, we'll talk to you later. See you on the water.